Hello, my name is Daniel and you're watching Halbeam Design. This is the cutting board I made a little bit more than 2 years ago right now. It was the first one I made. I made it because I wanted to do it. And then I traded it for loads of cherry wood from my colleague and a friend who cut down a cherry tree. And he needed to, he didn't need wood. And I needed it. Like I said, it's a little bit more than 2 years now. I put up the video and it didn't get so many views, but now later, like 2 years later, it's actually gotten quite a lot of views. It's pretty crazy how the YouTube algorithm works. After I put up the video, I got some comments that you can't make a end grain cutting board out of pine. It will foul the wood and it will smell and it will stain and it will break, and it's like basically firewood. You have to use oak or walnut, black walnut especially. I know that we have made end grain cutting boards out of pine here in Europe for at least a few hundred years. It is actually better to make end grain cutting boards like out of pine for the knives, as it is a little bit softer than oak or walnut and the other harder pieces. So it is gentler to your knife's edge. Like we have these, we call them Japanese knives. I don't know, it says Japan on it, it's a global knife. And these ones have a little bit sharper edge. It is about 15 degrees compared to, I don't know, more on the other knives. So it's a little bit sharper, but it breaks easily. So these ones are the best for your Japanese knives and or other very sharp knives. Now it is 2 years old. There are some knife marks, but I think that it will be at least a few years until we have to sand it again. I will treat it with some linseed oil and beeswax before I give it back to my friend. I think it will hold on for loads of years. Probably until I can't make any more videos, but we'll see. I will put up a video dedicated for this cutting board at least once per year, until it breaks or until I break. See you again soon. Bye.